the Metrex trophy for the world's strongest man at Victoria Falls in Zambia. And whether a missionary or a trader in the days of Livingstone or a backpacker 150 years on, nothing prepares you for the sheer magnificence of this site. And one thing's for sure, in 40 degrees plus of heat, this year's title is going to be harder to win than ever.
I am world's strongest man. Britain's strongest man is a tough event, but at this world level it's something else. I'm here for a mission this year and I'm going to be world's strongest man, and that's a fact.
A gathering of the strongest men that live on this planet, and we're going to have it out to find out who is the strongest man in the world.
Some familiar faces and some serious new contenders as well, divided into 5 groups of 6, the top 2 to qualify for the final. So here we go with the contestants in Heat 1. This first event involves moving 500 kilograms or 1,100 pounds down a 13-metre course. That 200 kilogram weight has to be picked up and carried as quickly as possible to the halfway point just down here, where it's put down, and then you have to drag this massive anchor and chain that weighs 300 kilograms to the end of the course. Strong legs, powerful back, massive pressure on the forearms. It's a good all-round test of a strong man to kick things off.
First competitor nearest the camera, born in Uruguay but representing Spain, Israel Garrido. And then British interest, big British interest in Rob Dixon from York, second in this year's Britain's Strongest Man final. A newcomer to World's Strongest Man from Minnesota in the United States, Karl Gillingham. Next to him, the giant Wout Zijlstra, 6 feet 5 inches tall, a Highland Games specialist and champion of Holland. And then Derek Boyer, born in Fiji but now representing Australia and full of what he calls island power. And then part of the Finnish strongman factory, a newcomer to World's Strongest Man, the giant Juha-Räsänen.
Ready? Take your grip.
Dixon on the far side, wearing the orange vest for Great Britain, and Räsänen is away quickly, and so is Derek Boyer. Dixon not too bad. 200 kilograms being moved so fast. Räsänen perhaps just in the lead. Now the giant chain and anchor, 300 kilograms in total, 660 pounds. Dixon is struggling, he's dropped the chain. Bad news for one of the smallest men in this year's competition. And it's an out-and-out battle now between Räsänen. The American is going well. Gillingham here. He's another newcomer to World's Strongest Man. And Räsänen looks as though he's going to win it. He's got to pull the anchor all the way over the line. Wout Zijlstra of Holland is making a late charge as well. Boyer has gone down. Gillingham's there too. It's very tight. Räsänen just wins it. Absolutely exhausted. Wout Zijlstra looks as though he's going to be second, another inch or two, and he's finished for 5 points. And Boyer, maybe, they're all falling all over the place. That is it, they're out of time. The 35-metre course completed, and unfortunately, I suspect Rob Dixon is only going to get 2 points in 5th place.
Where in your body was the pressure?
Yes, legs and back and arms and
lungs and everything. It's awful.
But you are happy to have won the first event, yes?
Of course.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
That was hard work though, wasn't it?
It's all hard work. That's what it's all about.
Wout, you came second there. Is that a good start for you?
Good enough. Okay, first place is better, but you see it's very close to each other, so I'm happy with second place.
So just to confirm that the giant Finn takes 6 points in that first event, the man from Holland takes second place. Rob Dixon, he needs to do better. Those of you who've watched this programme in recent years may have noticed a common thread. 1999, World's Strongest Man, Juha from Finland. 2000, World's Strongest Man, Jani from Finland. 2001, a serious contender in his very first year in the championships, Juha from Finland.
It's one of the biggest sports in Finland. Of course, after ice hockey, ski jumping and cross-country skiing, you can have good sponsors. You are in TV many times in a year, so everybody can recognize you when you are walking in the street. So you can make some money and you can have a pretty good life.
We have impressions in Britain that it's quite a hard life in Finland because the winters are very long. Is that one of the reasons, you think, why strong men suddenly develop in your country?
I don't think so. I've been in England a few times and I think our weather is much better than yours.
In recent years, the world's strongest men have pulled buses in Morocco, planes and boats in Malta, trucks in South Africa, and now, 350 feet above the Zambezi River, it's time to let the train take the strain. Pull a 16-ton railway carriage from Zimbabwe to Zambia.
Well, everybody agrees this is one of the most spectacular venues ever in the history of World's Strongest Man. Terrific crowd, too, to see the first competitor, Derek Boyer. Third in the very first event. Great points for him. He got 4 points there. But how will he cope with this? 16 tons of train.
Are you ready?
20 metres the course.
You take the straight.
Be interesting to see his technique as well. Douglas Edmonds, the referee, sends him on his way. This first pull to get momentum is so important. After that, well, I'm not saying it becomes easier, but once the train is rolling, you can get a rhythm. It's all about a strong back, strong grip, tremendous strength in the arms and the legs too, up against that railway sleeper. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what time he sets. A bit of a disadvantage in some ways to go first, but he's very close to the finish now. Running out of steam, dare I say, a little bit. 31.6. Doesn't look too happy about that. I don't know if he had a problem. He's going to have to wait and see, though.
Well, that was the target, but it was much too good for Garrido. 45.6 seconds for the Spaniard. And Rob Dixon just failed to take the lead, his time 32.5.
Karl Gillingham from Northfield, Minnesota. Now this guy is an expert in powerlifting, but how on earth is he going to cope with this? I'm not sure he's ever come up against anything like this before. He's pulled a few giant objects in the United States, like fire trucks and lorries. Going well. He's a fast athlete, but he slipped there. That's important. That could lose him time. 31.6, Derek Boyer's target. Can Gillingham get inside? He's very close. Very close, and he's just done it. 30.4 seconds, we've got a new leader. He won't know it, but we do.
Is that time going to stand up, do you think?
I'll be surprised if it does. I think the taller guys will have a little bit of advantage on me. I think Juha's going to be very tough to beat in this event.
Well, we'll see Juha later, but Gillingham's theory is all about long levers, and Wout Zijlstra of Holland has got them at 1.97 m, 6'5", but struggling to get the train moving. First time out. Zijlstra, former World Highland Games champion, can you believe? Tremendous all-round athlete. The oldest man in this heat as well. But look at the rate he's moving those arms and legs, not using his legs too much. The rhythm is so important. The momentum he got right at the start. He's keeping up. He's destroyed Gillingham's time. 27.9 seconds. Fantastic.
"27 seconds, Wout. Obviously too easy for you."
Oh, of course, big train. You see the train. But I'm very explosive, of course, still. And I could use that now. So I had a lot of speed in it. That's the trick, of course.
Well, Finland is rapidly being known as a strongman factory. They just keep churning out these guys year after year. Juha-Räsänen. If we get a close-up, take a long look at the muscles in his arms. He's a former Finnish arm wrestling champion. He's got muscles on muscles there. Interesting technique as well. He's sliding back, using his legs effectively. 27.9 by Zijlstra to beat. Then it's Karl Gillingham, and then Derek Boyer. Räsänen really putting every ounce of energy he's got into this one, leaning back. He lost his grip there. It's outside of first place, outside of second as well. Juha-Räsänen, winner of the first event, finishes third.
So victory for the Dutchman, Wout Zijlstra, he takes the 6 points. Karl Gillingham, the American, in second place. The Finn in third. Rob Dixon, fifth place again. And when you look at Rob Dixon's predicament after 2 events, you can see that he still has a lot of ground to make up with the Dutchman in the lead.